Dude, what is up, everyone? This is Sonic Goku Jr. here, and today we are going to be debunking Mario vs. Sonic, by Death Battle. Yes, I'm doing another one of these debunking videos. So we're going to skip all the way through.
Keep in mind, this analysis was done with a focus on the games and their closely tied media.
Okay, that's true. That is true. That's what they focused on. But
excluding alternate contrary sources like the Archie comics or the Mario Brothers movie, where Mario and Sonic are essentially entirely different characters from their gaming counterparts.
Sonic had speed in the bag, obviously, but Mario was way too tough for him.
Their top strength feats paint this picture very, very clearly.
But I know what you're thinking. What good is Mario's strength if he couldn't even hit the blue blur? He's way too fast, right?
Yes and no. While Mario obviously couldn't match Sonic's relativistic top-running speeds, he's moved efficiently as a bolt of electricity and piloted the Star Diver. Based on our calculations, this puts him at the same level as Sonic's own reactionary feats. Since Mario was tough enough—
That is false. It is false. First of all, they use Supersonic. And Supersonic, if he can destroy something, that is definitely indestructible. Why? Like in Sonic 06 when he fought Malevolus or whatever that the final boss you fight is. I have to relook that up. But if he can beat a guy literally made of indestructible time, why couldn't he bypass Mario's invincibility? And that's just a Supersonic. Hypersonic will be way more powerful. So, and saying Sonic can't stay in the super form can't last more than a full minute, that is also false. And if they're taking off the video games, and in the Sonic the Advance series, we know Sonic can stay in his super form for at maximum a few days. This would give Sonic plenty of time to kill Mario. And like I said, Supersonic can destroy things that are indestructible as if they were not indestructible. So yes, the Star Diver is incredibly powerful, but the reactionary feat is something different. Star Diver doesn't really count. And if we look down in the comments, yeah, right there. Yeah, so that doesn't make any sense. I believe that more than anything else right there. This was more of a popularity fight. This is nothing like Animation Rewind, who always chooses the person's power over the popularity. So yep. And that's another thing. Sonic did use the Chaos Control in canon. Sonic Adventure 2. In 2-player mode, Sonic did use the Chaos Control ability. He could use the Time Stop ability. This guy even called that out. But regardless, where they put things, would Sonic win? Yes, Mario could not kill Sonic within a few days, and the only way Supersonic can be damaged is by impure godly beings such as Mephiles' final form. That's what we're going to refer to the Mephiles' final boss as. Final form can do that. And Mario is nowhere near as powerful as Mephiles' final form, so that also puts that out there. So yes, Sonic can use the Chaos Control ability. Mario's Time Stop, putting them on equal footing. So they're equal footed on that part, we know. But in power and speed wise, no. Power and speed, Sonic definitely has power and speed both in the bag. and they're canon cartoons. Yes, this is all focused on canon because some of the cartoons, like if you think of Sonic X, for example, is closely tied to the video games, Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. Then Season 3 was more something else, but mainly Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 was the storyline was in Sonic X. And in Sonic X, which is canon to the video games, Sonic was able to beat Chaos. And Chaos has been proven to be pretty powerful. And Sonic Adventure 1, he beat Chaos as in the super form. So, and Chaos is a godly being. And he couldn't even damage Super Sonic. And Chaos is definitely more powerful than Mario. He's definitely more powerful. At least Chaos final form is. Hypersonic would blow Mario's durability and power and speed up. And really, Sonic wouldn't even have to go hyper to Sonic to beat Mario. He would just need a super form, which he can stay in there for a few days. The hyper form has never been set on how long maximum he can stay in it. But most likely, I'm not for sure on this, but I think Hypersonic he might be able to stay there within a few days as well, because it drains just about the same amount of ring energy as it does Sonic. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I'm afraid to tell you, but the debug mode is actually technically canon, because the debug mode is not acquired by Game Genie or cheat codes. It's a simple moveset Sonic does in 2 different levels through the level select, and if he does in these 2 different levels, he can literally go super anytime or hyper anytime he feels like. And each one of these super boxes gives him 50 rings. And if you want to slap the debug mode, even if it wasn't canon, and in a beta version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is still a video game, and Hidden Palace Zone, there was a super box, which he could turn into his hyper form hidden in there. So yes, the super box is definitely a good power up for Sonic. It gives him 50 extra rings and allows him to transform into his hyper form without even having the Chaos Emeralds. So I mean, if Sonic can do that, this thing would he'll beat Mario beating Sonic. That is not the case. Even if we yeah, right there yeah. And Sonic and 5 survive a fall from orbit. That's another thing right there. Yeah. Good for you. You're watching the 2020 Sonic movie came out. Good for you. So yeah, Sonic's fire power up. Any power up Mario could throw at him, Sonic could counter. Yeah. But yeah. So the thing is, regardless, I'm looking through the comments right now, seeing if anyone said something that I haven't already said. Mario. Yeah, right here, that's debunking that. Yeah, and that's outside help right there. That is outside help he's referring to. So that right there, he have help from Razor. In a death battle, they do not get outside help. So, nope, that doesn't count. Mario survived in his universe, and that does not count. Yeah, so. But yeah. Yeah, I am going to dislike that. Matter of fact, that's getting disliked. But yeah, this battle was they just chose Mario just because they favored Mario over Sonic in this battle. That's what they did.
Enough to tank almost anything Sonic could throw at him, it was only a matter of time before he tagged the blue blur with a deadly blow.
Stop him right there. Mario would never be able to tag a deadly blow. Sonic's just way too fast.
But what about chaos control? Couldn't Sonic just stop time and take care of things? What?
It's heavily implied he knows how to, but Sonic has never actually used the time stop ability in canon.
Nope, false. We just covered that. In Sonic Adventure 2, he does use it. And look at that right there. He's using it in the... Look at that. Sonic Adventure 2 right there. They're literally showing a cutscene of that. That is so bullshit. So how are you going to say that if it's not canon when you're literally showing a canon clip? See that right there? What is that right there? What is that? Yeah. You get the idea. Yeah. So, I mean...
Even then, Mario's stopwatch does the same thing, putting them on equal footing.
That part's true.
Ah, don't do that! Where's my wallet?
Actually, most of Mario and Sonic's power-ups countered each other in this way. Mario even had plenty of options for defending against Sonic's invincible super forms. But Mario also had a much wider...
Again, Super Sonic could destroy him even in his invincibility state. That's how powerful Super Sonic is.
Variety of power-ups, offering multiple ways to overpower Sonic. For example, he could have frozen Sonic solid, or even turned him into gold. His arsenal would always outlast Sonic's because he's been shown to carry more of them on his...
Well, no. That is not true. He wouldn't even be able to touch Sonic.
Person.
That would never happen.
Oh, God. Oh, I've seen things.
But even then, Mario's durability blew Sonic's out of the water. Even if we assume the 200 kiloton stalactite feat was entirely Sonic's doing, Mario survived an explosion that was 12 times more powerful. Simply put, Sonic didn't have a lot of viable options that could take Mario.
There. Oh, look, there it is. Defeating Soros in the time here does not automatically put Sonic on overall unit. Practically, since most of those enemies universal 30 killers. False! Again, false! That little thing right there is false. That is false. That was in the video games. What are you talking about? They're saying that's not right there, that's not canon. It's clearly in the video games. The time meter. Gosh. That does automatically put Sonic on overall universal levels. And their claim against that is practicing those enemies' universally threatening capabilities stem from powers Sonic does not possess. Well, you don't even have a good defense against that. You're pretty much saying he does not possess those powers, but he has the durability and power to overrun those powers. So you're not giving the explanation why Sonic couldn't defeat Mario if he can damage these beings. He may not possess those powers, but he can certainly damage them and kill them. And that's one thing for sure. So that's bullshit right there. That is complete bullshit. You're not making
Mario down for good.
I always knew Sonic was impressive, but Mario is just ridiculous. Probably that mustache.
Sonic was obviously incredibly fast, but he couldn't compete with Mario's superior strength, durability, and varied arsenal.
He got Mario'd.
After 100 episodes, you still can't think of a good pun?
No, but now they can see me do this. Ah, check it out, Wiz.
The winner is Mario.
So, in the end, Mario would not be the winner. Sonic would definitely be the winner. I like Mario and Sonic. I'm a fan of both of them. So don't get me wrong. I'm not like Death Valley's favoring Mario over Sonic just because Mario may be slightly more popular than Sonic. No, I'm a Mario's fan and I'm also a Sonic fan. I'm both. So, but I know the facts. Sonic would definitely win, and they literally left out that Sonic. Their argument saying Sonic can only stay in the super form not even a full minute. Well, that's false. He can stay in it for a few days. That was proven in Sonic Advance, which is a video game. It's a video game. You just don't get that. It is a video game, and you're taking stuff off the video games. You're saying that you're focusing on the game. So Sonic Advance is a video game. If it's been proven in there, he can stay in the super form for a few days. Mario, on the other hand, he can carry a bunch of power-ups. But in Mario, I think Super Mario Bros. 3, if I'm not mistaken, Mario, it was explained Mario can only carry up to 99 power-ups. So even if he had 99 invincible stars, that was still Sonic was still eventually overwhelming. And let's not forget, and that's not counting how you can beat things made of indestructibility. And the metal cap is a misconception. The metal cap does not make Mario invincible. It gives him extreme highly durability, but it does not make him invincible. He can still be killed in the metal cap form. Believe it or not, he can still be killed. That was proven in Super Mario, I think it was 64 when it was first introduced. Bowser would have, if you let Bowser keep stomping on him, he would eventually wear down the metal cap. So Super Sonic, yes, could definitely break the metal cap. He could definitely break the metal cap. And even if it was invincible, remember what we said, Super Sonic can destroy things with indestructibility. And so this fight made totally no sense. They're going to pull off the video games. They gotta learn the facts from the video game. They're going to pull off a Sonic X, which is a canon and counterpart to the video games. Sonic, Super Sonic was literally able to survive a hit from Super Shadow. It was unclear if Sonic, when Sonic fell, but fell from that, and before that planet with all the planet eggs exploded. It's unclear if Sonic was in the explosion when it happened in the supersonic form, or if Shadow teleported away. That was something that was never answered. But most likely, I'm not 100% sure on this, but most likely he was in that huge universal explosion. Planet started going back to their home planets. And then there's Dark Supersonic. And Dark Supersonic is canon. It was introduced in, it was a fan idea, originally a fan idea, but it was introduced in Sonic X. We saw it kind of disappointed fans when we finally saw him because we only seen not even a measly minute of him. But Supersonic was not able to damage those robots or that were put against him when he turned into Dark Supersonic. Dark Supersonic was able to beat those robots, and Sonic can turn into Dark Supersonic without any Chaos Emeralds. So I mean, he doesn't need the Chaos Emeralds to turn dark. He just needs some reason to be very, very angry. So I mean, that's bottom line. And Hypersonic, I'm not sure if Hypersonic's more powerful than Dark Supersonic in canon, basically in canon. But it's possible that Dark Supersonic it's very possible Dark Supersonic probably is more powerful than Hypersonic. So they left a totally different form out of the thing. Which Dark Supersonic, it's unknown, but I don't think Dark Supersonic requires rings from Sonic. It mainly takes off his own energy, and Sonic has a ton of that. And the only way Sonic will snap out of the dark form, he can't really control what he's doing in that form, is help from his friends. Friends that talk him out of it. And the only person in canon that talked him out of was Eggman. When he said, "Shadow, rescue your friend Chris and and I forget the other friend he had that was captured with Chris." But yeah, so Dark Supersonic, they left that out of the blue. So Dark Supersonic could definitely beat Mario in a heartbeat. I still think it was kind of disappointing when we finally got to see Dark Supersonic and Sonic X, and we only saw a measly, not even a minute of him. So that was kind of disappointing, but still, he is canon to what he did in that point. So in the end, let's see who after this I did this analysis, who will win? Sonic would definitely win. Sonic it would definitely win. There's no way Mario could compete with Sonic's transformations. And Mario's reaction is not drawn off the star glider or whatever it is, the star shuttle, because he has to hop on there, and his reaction feats are in his body, not the star shuttle itself. The star shuttle itself does not give him reaction feats, so that's another thing. But yeah, Sonic would definitely win. Mario would not stand a chance against Sonic. Sonic is just way more OP than Mario is. So, yeah, this is completely bullshit right here. But yeah, if you enjoyed this debunking video, make sure to leave a like, turn that bell notification on, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.